voices from above. After sharing my experiences in my childhood home, I felt I needed to tell you about another part of the farm that was quite unnerving, and a story that still scares me. The barn in question is an old, red, gambrel style that was kitty corner from the old house. It has a smaller addition to the east side where we milked cattle, and a basement section where we herded the cattle during milking. The foundation is made from the same old rock, mortar, and brick that the basement of the old house is, so it's really old as well. It's safe to say that with its construction, it was at least built in the late 1800s or early 1900s. The barn is about 80 feet by 50 feet and from the floor to the tip of the gable about 35 foot tall. The main floor of the barn is elevated, and you had to take a barn grade to get into. If you aren't sure what I mean by that, a barn grade is simply a long concrete ramp that leads to the entrance. The main floor was entirely open except when we had hay and straw bales stacked up there. Up here we call it a hay mow. It was also separated into 3 partitions by main support beams. The entrance and barn grade were to the south of the barn, facing the road and old house. The yard light, which was at the base of the barn grade, was the only light that shined into the barn at night. This was due to my father disconnecting the wiring from the main floor because the old cloth-style wiring was in very bad shape. We kept dry hay and straw up there, so stray sparks would make the old wood structure burn faster than a gas-soaked rag. We kept the hay on the east side partition due to it being the strongest section of the barn. The center partition was normally empty. It was also where the entrance was. We kept baby calves up there when we had no room for them in the pole barn. This is where my story begins. It was in the fall of the year 2008 at about 8:30 at night. This was shortly after we took off the 3rd cutting of hay, and